Hello everyone, welcome back to the next part of our 1000-day Interloper series. Last episode we went through Bleak Inlet, stayed there for several days waiting for the milling machine to be back up, and it finally was. So we repaired our tools, and then we got out, went up the ravine, and now we are right here in the rabbit grove. So what we're going to do now is go down to the fishing camp, carve up the workbench, and then probably head back to the coastal town site. So let's get to it. Picked up all those curables.
I need to find something to drink.
Let's go ahead and tear these up, actually. We're going to lose a bit of health, but we have the bear hide bed to recover. Oh, and we also got in a struggle last episode. Yeah, so we got in a struggle last episode. Because we wanted to get that car battery. So our cougar knife is essentially 50% lower than it should be, because remember the rule set we're doing. Okay, we'll leave these mushrooms here. Okay, now this is called the Bear Creek Campground for a good reason. I'm sure you can imagine why. So we're gonna need to avoid the wolves right there. We almost ran into two wolves, or a wolf right there. But no, it's called Bear Creek because there's a bear that likes to live around here. But as you can see, that's why they call it the Bear Creek Campground.
My fingers feel numb.
Okay, so this is the cabin that I was talking about a long time ago. On lower difficulties, this can still be intact. But not this time. Ooh, smart dog. Smart puppy. But this time, I think in all Interloper playthroughs, it's destroyed.
Goddamn freezing.
That's a very smart dog. Yes, and we have water here, which is really good.
I need to drop something.
Let's go ahead and step in here, and I think we're going to sleep for an hour. Yeah, we're also running pretty Low on food, all things considered. Okay, weather's getting a little antsy. Or it's making us a little antsy, rather. So we might just have to abandon the dream of carving up the workbench right this minute. I think we might actually just go beachcombing. Because I do not trust this weather at all. I think we're honestly just good to go beachcombing. Yeah, let's go. We're gonna drop the hacksaw off at the workbench as well. Oh, it is cold out, isn't it? Let's take 2 more hours of sleep, actually, and then we're gonna start sprinting on the ice. Because there's no slipping in this game, but we're gonna tire ourselves out sprinting along looking for beach items. Still pretty questionable, but that's fine.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
This is what I was talking about when I said sprinting as well. We want to go ahead and tire ourselves out. Should have brought some down now that I think about it, but it's okay. I am seeing some good stuff here. Looks like we've got some fish. They like to duplicate, so we're only taking 2 of those.
too much stuff to carry.
Go ahead and clean up our environment. Yeah, we are a bit over encumbered, but I plan on starting a fire in that fishing hut just beyond here. I'm not. Ooh, and the
Can't
wind.
feel my feet.
The wind has stopped. That's good. Yeah, now probably would have been a good time to carve up the workbench, but it's not like we absolutely need that stuff right now.
Horse. Starting to weigh me down.
I think these were duplicate fish, if I remember right.
Hope I can still eat this.
We'll take that. And we're actually not going to start a fire since we got our there were fish there that we could eat, so we're not in any pressing situation. We can just keep beach coming. Try not to take the duplicates. What's our oil looking at actually? 29. What a cattail head would be doing out here is questionable to say the least, but we won't dwell on it. I'm liking that though. Two liters of water. Okay, we just need 4 down, and we can't put the raw fish in there, unfortunately, because that's rotten, but we'll figure something out. But we've got that. Let's update. We're actually warming up now, so that's really, really good. Otherwise, we would be forced to return to the Quonset as soon as possible. Or not the Quonset per se, but more so just the town site. In fact, I don't see anything else on the ice worth looking into, so let's just head back now. And we're gonna stop by here and grab some salt. As you can see, I think the salt respawns after a very long time. So let's just take all the salt. Yeah, look at that. It's about 2.5 kilograms right there of salt. Back before the trader, this was pretty much what you had to do. It's a nice chill episode. So far, that is. Let's see if our friend here, remember his name is Cheeseburger, let's see if he lets us pass safely. He's right in our way, of course. Of course he is. These guys are not making it easy, are they? It's fine. We're not getting cold. We'll take the scenic route. Oh, there is a cairn right there. See? This trip wasn't entirely uneventful. We might have actually touched this cairn already, but just in case we didn't, we shall do that now. Come on. There you go.
Surrounded by snow, and nothing to drink.
Oh no. You know what, we'll just leave her be. Always want to be careful around here. It's not what I wanted to do. Come on. There you go. Oh wow, we have all this. That might be too bad for the trader, though. Let's get inside before we get attacked. Let's see, we've got all this jerky. It's wonderful. Got these 4 carrots.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Put these right here once again.
I need some water.
Okay, then we got broth. Put right here. We'll just go ahead and drop the salt here on the floor. That's fine. We got that. Okay, so we do have enough for one more trade. That's good. Okay, I was gonna say that there's no way those mitts went bad already. They didn't. Did we forget the arrow shafts in Bleak Inlet? I think we did. What is our bedroll looking at? 84? That's pretty good. And we want to save those books for the Langston mine if we can. So let's not do that. If we can, we might actually take some vitamin C pills from the trader if we get lucky enough to find them. Still debating internally on that. Okay, we actually can do this trade, I think. What we're gonna do... I just wonder if he can take... I think the meat... I don't know if he'll take it. We'll try. Hello, buddy. Okay, still is chill. Hopefully it stays that way. here's the moment of truth. I really hope we can trade this meat in. If not, lesson learned. Ah, we can't. Okay, that's fine. That doesn't mean we can't lure a wolf over here. Or better yet, why don't we just go fishing? You know what, let's take this wolf out then. Thank you for your life. We need to go. Alright, turn this lantern on. How beat up? Yeah. Regrettable, but needed to be done. Okay,
Can't feel my hands.
Drop the guts here. We already have the fuel there, I forgot. Don't need the fat. It's not enough for pemmican bars anyways. Hey, 0.27, that's perfect. That's really good. So let's go ahead and step out. go sleep upstairs in a nice bed. And we're just gonna sleep the night away, I think. I don't really... Yeah, I have too much need to do the trade just this night. I don't even know if an aurora occurs immediately. So let's just take a rest here. Let's go ahead and break up sticks. I don't want to use the hatchet for that.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
I don't think we have anything better to do except wait.
I could eat anything.
Okay, now what I'm doing is making sure that it's the next day so that we don't we can do the trade tonight. If we start it now, it might roll over and we'll miss and we'll have to wait for a natural aurora. It's past time for an hour. Okay, I think that's more than enough. Okay, we have another aurora. That's perfectly fine. Or, I'm sorry, another blizzard, rather. About as good as you can get it. Head back.
My fingers feel numb.
Negative 52, you see that? Now, I do wish the air
Never
temperature
felt so cold in my life.
would dynamically change with the weather outside. Because it would not be 1 degree Celsius. It would be like negative 15 in here with the blizzard. Let's go ahead and say that's cured. Same with these. always good to have detailed notes. Is it really 35? Yep, it's 35. Alright, we're gonna head back to the fishing hut, drop off the venison, and then walk to our base. Be sure to follow the arrows.
Down for a bit.
I see. These are good to take on walking trips, because it's basically a free stomach. If you want to think of it like that, you just walk till you're about to go fully hungry, then eat it. You take off a lot of weight, and you don't have to worry about food for a while.
All I can think about is food.
Alright, let's get that arrow. Yeah, we have 4 more, so we're fine on that. Let's get together what we want to take back to Mystery Lake. Yeah, I think we already took caffeine pills, I think. I want to take these back too. And books. Books is where it's at. Take this. The other book is at camp office. Need to put the tinder head in here. That. Okay, I think it's gonna be a statue kind of day. So let's go ahead and eat this up. Statue and wood gathering kind of day. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, good. So it stopped outside, so that means we can pause what we're doing and gather the firewood around town because the limbs have respawned. Have 5 of that and 2 of that. Yeah, let's try and keep the craftable wood in here. Yeah, and then just the regular burning. That'll go in here. Okay, good enough. Alright, let's step outside. Ooh, very nice. Funny how that turns out, huh? Smart. Smart doggy. Okay, we got these 2 limbs. Let's just get these 2 cedar limbs right here. Okay, we're gonna step inside and warm up for a bit. Probably seen me do this before. Kind of hide behind this tree right here. That really does make a difference.
Damn. freezing.
I think we're good. We're gonna head out, grab a fish, take a bite, and then go get a limb, and then head to the gas station. What's important is that we're going through our surplus of food. Yeah, let's just get this right here. Hopefully we don't get attacked by these wolves. These are some very smart wolves. Typically we would have had one challenges by now. Alright, we're actually pretty awake, so let's just continue crafting this wolf figurine. And we'll catch an hour of sleep while we wait for the aurora to intensify.
I thought it was you. It'll be there.
Alright. And off we go. Now, I actually wouldn't mind being able for Sutherland to drop off supplies at Bleak Inlet as well. I do think there's opportunity there near the Lonely Lighthouse. Or, I think that's what it's called. I do kind of wish there was a second spot because it does get repetitive doing this the whole time. But maybe eventually they'll add Bleak Inlet as another drop-off point. But I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. I just realized we should have brought out... Okay, we can bring out 40 more reclaimed wood. Okay, I can't remember if we did this for any particular reason for the carrot. Because I know we have like 4 or maybe even 6 back at base. I think we just did it for the fun of it. Okay, and we'll come back and get these limbs. Honestly, might even be able to do that tonight if we're really on top of things. Because remember the 3-way system, you can go drop stuff off. I guess 5-way, drop stuff off, call in the trade, pick the stuff up. That's 3. And then call in another trade, and then walk back to the misanthropes and wait till the next day, and then put it in the box, and then that night continue the process. I don't know if you can do multiple trades in one night, but it would kind of get repetitive just doing that back and forth and back and forth. Yep, maybe one day, Bleak Inlet, we can also have a drop box.
Can't feel my feet.
I wonder where our beloved bear is. It's very strange, we didn't see him out on the ice.
Hear me out there?
Yes, I do, my friend.
Got more for me? Here it is.
Okay, our budget is 2. We don't need salt. We don't really have that. I'd rather use the flour, to be honest. And then we'll just give him the extra ½ kilogram. I'm not seeing too much else I'm impressed with. Let's include a marine flare.
Right.
Alright, thank you. We'll stop by at the base, grab the stuff, and then head over to Misanthropes. Alright, what do we need for the trade? Okay, that's there. I can tell you that's... I think that's there, actually. don't have any coal there, though, I guess. Otherwise, we probably would have written a note about it. So let's go ahead and grab 14 coal. The meat is there, the water's there. 2 fur, 7 rose hips, 3 charcoal. You know what, I'm not going to have you guys suffer through this. I could probably do it, but... yeah, we have the 4 carrots. Let's put the 5th one right here. 3 charcoal. And then 2 fur. Then we're going to take that. I think it's 21 we need. Yes, perfect. And we're going to drop off the book here. I think we are good.
I could use a drink.
Keep in mind we do have a lot of meat as well to go through. I've been so used to fish here in Coastal Highway, but we also have that. Don't know what I'm doing. I was in La La Land for a second. Alright. That's good. Now what we're gonna do is not cash in the trade just yet. Because remember last time we did that, we missed. We didn't realize that the Aurora would not trigger the next night. So, we kind of messed up on that. But this time, we're just going to wait till the next morning before we lock in the trade. You might be able to do multiple trades in one night. I don't know.
Can't feel my hands. So cold.
Alright, I think 9 hours will be fine. Or rather, probably 8.5 is what we'll get. Just get a sip of water. Pretty cold out, but not too terrible. Yeah, and when you're doing trades on a cycle like this, don't feel bad about sprinting places. There we go. Kinda wish you could just wave at him. And then, like, if his boat's there, wave at him, and then go back in the house and wait an hour, and then he'll just drop it off. Because he doesn't want to meet you directly, but it's alright.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Well, that got bad pretty quick. Yeah, they're duplicating sticks, but I'm not gonna sweat it too much because they're sticks. There are sticks near a bunch of trees, it's normal. When we start getting duplicate rocks of coal and fish, then that's kinda a bit much. Okay, once again. I don't think we even bothered to write down the wolf meat because we knew we'd use it immediately. Okay, 576. We don't have calories for that. We do have... I'd rather use the hammer, but for this... Let's Let's go ahead and eat one cat stalk, and then we're gonna chop this up. Good. And then we're gonna head back to base.
Never been so hungry in my life.
Oh, that works. I like it. Alright. 217. That should be good. Yeah, so we're gonna walk back to base, and then we're gonna eat an entire salmon, get full up, and then probably go chop up wood in the mountainous area up here. And I say mountainous very strongly, it's more just like a hilly area. But the region itself is so flat, really, around this area that any change in elevation is significant. First, before we do that, I want to stop right here. Actually, is it sunny enough out for... It is. You know what? Let's, my original plan was to get wood, but why don't we just start a fire here and start cooking some of this meat? Because honestly, I'd rather save those salmon when we embark on long trips. Keep this stick in here as a good fire starter. Remember, it's better than reclaimed wood. Do that. Actually, you know what? This is the perfect time to craft all these, right? While we're waiting. Now, I do wish you could craft multiple of these at once. And again, typically I don't think people would... Well, yeah, for situations like this,
for a drink right now.
It would be good to craft multiple, but I don't know. And we only did this because it was sunny out, otherwise we just would have not done that. About an hour's sleep right there. Let's go ahead and take that opportunity. Okay, very good. Let's go ahead and eat that. Okay, anything we can repair? Yes. Perfect opportunity like this. I think if we time this right, we also have those purification tablets, so I'm not even worried. Let's just go ahead and grab this 1,000-calorie steak. Let's head out. I bet you our friend is going to spawn in behind us. Maybe not. Unfortunately, that means he's probably in the town site. In fact, I think he is. I think I can hear him right now.
Sun's setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Back at it, I guess. Dropping the stuff off now.
Alright, then we're gonna go do a pit stop back at the house, grab that venison we dropped earlier, and head to the island. Yeah, pretty uneventful episode, all things considered. I really wanted to get that workbench chopped up, but the weather just wasn't looking like it. We might... I think we'll do some more trades, and then we'll go back to the fishing hut. Maybe we'll do a trade where we don't need any meat, and then we'll go to the fishing camp, and then do some beach combing and wrap up around the trader box. I think that would be a good day spent. There's our beloved bear. Now, I actually do wish we could put like a rope anchor right here. That would be worth it. I really do wish we had the flashlight though, because then we could just shine it at him and keep him off our back till we got to the trader box. Notice how the wind turned to our backs right when we were almost at the island. So now it's going to be against us the whole way. As always. Yeah, maybe not even like the regular windbreaker. Maybe with the trader, there's like a max item. When you're maxed out, he can offer like Wyatt's windbreaker or something. That, you know, Wyatt was his brother, but say that's like his special windmaker or windbreaker that basically almost, if not completely, greatly nullifies the slowdown effect of wind. And people might be asking, like, well, how's that really realistic? You know, there's nothing magical about it. That is true, but there are also electrified bears and wolves, right? So, I mean, it's not... There are certain liberties taken in this game with regards to realism, especially with wildlife behavior. So I don't think... I mean, I guess the wildlife acting weird is attributed to a natural event, or what seems to be a natural event. So I guess that's more believable than just a magic windbreaker. I don't know. But if there was to be something like that, I would prefer it to be not a regular windbreaker, but rather something you have to work really hard to get. Kind of like... in some games, there's like, I don't know, is it New Game Plus, where you can get special items? It's like Cookie Clicker, right? If you think about the prestige levels when you ascend after getting a certain level that make the next run easier, you get stuff like this that's really expensive just to make the rest of the run more tolerable for quality of life stuff. But for now, we will deal with the wind, and that actually was not too bad compared to what I was expecting.
You there? Hello? Still alive? Well, damn. Here's my best stuff right now.
Ooh, this sounds like a good one. This is his best stuff. but I'm not seeing it. This is pretty good, though. I'll have to go fishing for that, though, but that's fine. Or we could just offer up the rockfish we have, which we might actually do, because we can. We have to go... Yeah, so unfortunately we can't split up the rockfish to cover these two, otherwise that would be perfect. What we can do... Sutherland, I know you said this was your best stuff, but I'm just not seeing it. The coffee is what's carrying this, really. I would rather take... So you can, okay. If it's the same item, you can combine. These are not two separate trades of one. It's one trade of two, which is very important. I think our rockfish covers this cost, actually. So we're gonna not do the coffee. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna take another marine flare. And then a heat pack. Now, if these were potatoes, we would stock up, but not quite.
Time to buzz off.
And then I think we're gonna go get the stuff, and then end the episode ready to head out to Misanthropes. So let's go do this. Please tell me this is over 4.5. Oh yes, most definitely. Okay, we're actually gonna leave this right here because it's not rotten, it's not moldy, and I think it's over. I think if it's over 50%, it should be fine. So let's gather everything else first. Okay, we've got that. That is there. We have sticks definitely there. We just grabbed 7 coal. We are good. Let's go ahead. I think we're actually in a great spot to end the episode. So let's go ahead and just extinguish this. And then we're going to craft the rest of this statue. Alright, then we're going to save the episode here. It's going to be a great point to stop. We had a lot of fun this episode, did some beach combing, some trades. Really just looking for those potatoes. You know, my kingdom for a potato trade. If we get another book trade, that is not a gun book. That's not a guns book. Because remember, we have those 2 books. We should reach level 5 with those 2 books. So now we're only looking for revolver and gunsmithing. Those are the 2 books. So if we get one of those in a trade, we're going to do that and head out to a region with ptarmigans for feathers. But that's going to have to be in the next episode. For now, we're going to end the episode here. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.